Hey everyone, welcome back for another segment of Michigan Conservative Roundtable. My name's TJ. I have Mac to my right, Kim is to my left. We got our cups, everyone's in their proper place. As they used to say in Romper Room, we're all in our places with bright shining faces.
Even Gretchen Whitmer.
Even Gretchen Whitmer.
The shiniest face of all.
So anyways, in this segment we're going to talk about the events of this past week's, what do we call it?
Coronation.
Coronation. This past week's coronation of the Great One, the Savior of all mankind here, and I have some observations, and I'm sure Mac and Kim also have some. Aside from the fact that 25,000 troops were required to guard or protect, I should say, protect not even 2,000 who wanted to attend and celebrate in the coronation. But aside from that, I guess YouTube did a live stream, and YouTube didn't even hit 320,000 views. Not just that, but they turned off the comments, and they have skewed the dislikes. And they have continued to do that in all the White House YouTube videos that have followed. I went there, and I will confess that I disliked every one of their videos.
And we encourage you to go to the White House on YouTube and dislike all of the videos.
Yeah, it's the YouTube White House channel.
Yeah. It's something you can actually do pretty easily.
Yeah, I just liked them too.
So anyways, it was just an observation on my part. Also, and because I didn't watch the coronation live, I didn't know this till the next day when the Gateway Pundit ran a news story on it. But they actually had the horrible, racist Betsy Ross flag on display. And I know what their intent was. They had it on display with the other historical United States flags, which is really kind of why it was even displayed previously wherever. It was done out of a historical significance. But the left demonized it and
said it was a racist flag. Black Lives Matter said it was a... I forget who exactly said it. It's been a while ago now. But I immediately went out and got
that guy
on my condo.
The guy who did the kneeling. What's his name?
Colin Kaepernick?
That's right. Wasn't he one of the guys that...
Yeah, he was the guy who said it was a Betsy Ross flag was racist.
I was waiting for them to burn all those flags. You know, they had all those flags, and I thought, well, are they going to light them all on fire? Because, you know, that's what the Democratic Party has done before in the past,
sure. Right.
Is light all the American flags up. So yeah. I thought, is that going to be part of the coronation?
Yeah.
Is to light all the flags up?
Yeah, could have been.
Well, who knows? You know, one of the sad observations that I read in the subsequent news reports was, other than the coronation ceremony, other than the presence of the ceremony itself and the 25,000 troops, they make it sound like D.C. was a ghost town, and still is.
Yeah. Well, the fence, to my knowledge, the best of my knowledge, is still up.
Yeah, and I just read a news report also that they still want to keep some of the troops there until March because they are that afraid of the horrible Trump supporters returning to D.C., you know.
Yeah. Several of the states, though, are pulling their guard out.
Florida
and Texas.
He's now Governor Ron DeSantis said that his comment was something to the effect of that his guard is not Nancy Pelosi's servant.
And so did Texas. Texas is pulling their guard out.
And they really took a hit on sending them guys to that cold parking garage to sleep on concrete.
Giving President Trump an opportunity to do the right thing by putting him up in the D.C. Trump Hotel.
And you know, in mentioning that, I don't know if I can't say it was Pelosi, but one of the Democrat politicians' comment was, well, they ought to be thankful they're not sleeping over in Iraq. You know, I mean, so they're going to compare sleeping in a D.C. garage to sleeping in Iraq.
Yeah.
You know, and that just goes back. That goes to their perverted mindset.
And they were so appreciative of the military, supposedly during their campaigns.
Yeah.
Remember?
Right, yeah.
But yet they banished them to the garage.
Do you remember those flags at the debates that the Democrats had? That's right. There were none
Right.
Zero
Yeah.
flags of any sort.
Right. And I've heard that Biden took the military flags out of the presidential office.
Yeah, that's his prerogative. I mean, it's his office, unfortunately.
Yeah, he can do whatever he wants.
I know he replaced the bust of Winston Churchill with that of Cesar Chavez, who was
Murder.
you're thinking Hugo Chavez.
No.
Okay. Cesar Chavez was not an immigration, but a migrant worker guy who promoted the cause of migrant workers to get a fair shake. Many people say he was a communist. I don't know about that, but yeah, a lot of people are going to confuse, like you just did, Hugo Chavez with Cesar Chavez, two different guys. Cesar Chavez was actually a big opponent of illegal immigration because they come in and they took the migrant workers' jobs.
Well, he's trying to get above that 50% approval rating because right out of the gate, he was at, I want to say, 48%, which I'm not so sure many presidents have that low of approval rating on the day that they're inaugurated.
This is the honeymoon period.
Yeah, this is the honeymoon period. Yeah,
he'll be down around 25%
shortly.
So that's all I got.
Yeah.
You guys got anything else?
No.
Any other comments?
But, this inauguration cost a whole lot of money.
Oh yeah,
And a lot of fanfare. With the media, with
the troops,
fireworks,
having those troops there aren't cheap.
The big gate, which the gates around there, it looks like a prison to me. It doesn't look like
it looks like third world country stuff to me.
Yeah.
Well, I showed a map in my a couple videos ago. I showed a map of the area that they had walled off. So,
I thought walls didn't work.
Well,
they don't, except for them.
Oh, I see.
I guess they worked in D.C. keeping the wretched Trump supporters
Who didn't
out.
come.
So that's all I've got. If anything else?
Nope.
I'm good.
All right, those were our thoughts. Interested in any observations you all had, feel free to leave it in the comments. And to you trolls out there, thanks for watching. This is TJ, Mac, Kim, signing off with be safe, watch your six, and don't tread on me.
Bye-bye.